up? How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody had a great new year. Bearded Printer, LTX, B-Dog, Mike, what's up, y'all? Let me pull up the tunes. Those going in the background. There we go. Need some tunes for myself. We're not doing a whole lot fancy tonight. We're just, catering to my OCD and gonna clean up around here a bit. It's not too bad, but I need to clean up because I stuffed a bunch of stuff where Centauri carbon goes when I took that inside. Got some things I just need to put away, that kind of stuff. Yes. Anyway, start off. I've got some GPU feats that are have some hairs, so we're gonna trim those off. Now, I dried this filament for 3 freaking days before I printed with it, but I think I grabbed the wrong TPU print setting. I have one that's like optimized just for when you're printing a single part. That doesn't have like a whole bunch of, oh, I gotta move the tool head. I've got one for when you're printing multiple piece parts, but I don't know. Maybe it's just time to buy a new roll of TPU. Anyway, let's grab some tweezers. Are you gonna track me, camera? No. DJL, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Love to see new faces. Did everybody have a good New Year's? Anybody do anything fun? Does anybody remember what they did for New Year's? Or were you one day on 2025 and the next you woke up 2026 and can't remember what happened? Was okay. Let's see. Played some cards. Two more days of moving. Yuck. You get everything like set up as you're going, or are you like 2 more days of moving boxes and then you got to unpack everything? Okay. That's not too bad then. It's extremely difficult to like move everything and then just have boxes you gotta unload. You know, And when you're packing, you start off with noble intentions. You're labeling where everything goes. Like, yes, I'm going to do this. And then when the boxes get there, I know exactly what rooms they go in. It's going to be so easy. And then about halfway through, you just are like, fuck it, get it in a box, get it out of here. I don't want to deal with it today. I'll just let future me suffer. Good enough for government work. Played cards. What kind of cards did you play? So, anybody missed my short earlier, we've got this. Tube air on takeoff tool head. So when it's mounted on the Voron, it's going to look like this. This will be, so X will go like this. Skippo? I love Skippo. Little nostalgic for me. I was taught how to play Skippo. So my mom's parents divorced and remarried before I was born. So I had essentially 3 sets of grandparents. Gaijo, oh, I have no idea what that is. Never mind. We won't take that trip down memory lane. Actually, I guess I probably shouldn't throw this box away. I guess I ought to keep this sitting around, maybe. Let's see. We'll take EBB 42 that's going to go in here. And the takeoff. And then we'll close this up. Death Cube, what's up? I love this expanding packing foam stuff. Anyway. And then this is our Trident stuff. That needs to go in there. These parts need to go in here. You know what we need to do? We need to glue up another set of these. Now, these are the arms for the Delta Flyer, and I either missed a step or screwed up somewhere along the line, but I noticed that you put these screws through and they've got a fair bit of wobble to them. So In hindsight, I probably should have put a nut on there to hold them in place. So I might need to redo all of these arms. There's enough carbon fiber tubes for that, but what there's not is any extra of these joints. So how much of that do we got in there? Gonna give it a couple more turns in there. All right. Oh, these need to go in here too. Yeah, you do. You do got to print blaster parts. "17th is coming up quick." You don't want to show up without a blaster. What's up, Smalls? All right. Mix up some epoxy. Hey, you guys that watch the other guys make these, did they put bolts on theirs, nuts on theirs to hold these in place, or what they do? Ah, did you go with the medium then? I thought you said you were getting the long. So I kept saying I was going to do a stream tomorrow. Forgetting I had a commitment in the morning and a commitment in the afternoon. So it's like, let me do a quick stream, just getting stuff cleaned up out here. All right. I don't know, I guess once these are on there, it won't let it move. Should be all right, I guess. You got both. Let's go. What color are you missing? I kind of wish I had done mine in the blue, but I did mine with the gray with the yellow. I kind of wish I had done mine with the blue and yellow. Yeah, it is what it is. All right. Now, this is trash. This is trash. Zip ties. Put them there. Heat set prep. Heat sets. We're just gonna throw those in here. The rest of them. There we go. Any of these other ones empty? No, they don't look to be. Okay. What's this? Yeah.
This is the future. Human.
All right. Now, Vince, what's up? John, how's it going, man?
This is the future. Evolution.
They make a drawer down there just says random printer building tools. So then when I was in Micro Center the other day, I was looking for a replacement for these because they don't want to charge. Well, I got to thinking, I'm only using these sitting at the desk, right? To record the Makers Making podcast, which will be back next Friday, by the way. You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be a good one. It's like, why don't I make a pair of edamames, right? The kind of the reason why I've steered clear of them in the past is because they didn't have Bluetooth, right? But that's not an issue when you're sitting at a desk, right? So listen, I know some of you guys out there have some edamames. What's your review on them? I changed the tracking, so hopefully we can condense some of these though. Gotta condense some of these screws. There we go. Ooh, that is awfully blown out, isn't it? One, two, three, four. I have no idea why that's so blown out. Yikes. Oh well. We'll just come back over here. Yeah. What are these? 3x8s. Yeah. I wish the stickers on these bags were a little bit easier to remove, so I could reuse these bags. Bit of a slow, lazy Friday night. Gotta love sorting screws. But at least condensing these together, it'll make life a little easier. I think these are the same length. Yeah. Audio includes these extra screws, which I love, but I hate that then you end up with two bags of the same size screws. All right, I think that's more manageable. There we go. Less bags to have to look through. I don't know how you guys do it, but I always leave them in the bags while I'm building and then stored all the extras I have into bins afterwards. Maker Viking, what's up? Yeah, the organizers would be nice too. I mean, they're already putting labels on bags, right? So what's the difference between putting the label on the bag and just putting it in an organizer? And then you have an organizer after you're done, which are always handy to have around, you know? All right. Well, I've got a EBB Gen 2 36 board. I got to put it over here. We're gonna hold on a minute. I've got an idea. I'm right there with you, man. So I want to pick up my prescriptions today. I don't know how you guys' healthcare works over there, but they told me a price for my medications that 5 times what I paid when I filled it the last time. So I call, trying to find out my prescription insurance is canceled. I'm like, well, maybe, you know, New Year work changed the prescription coverage. So I log on to my health insurance portal, and it says my health insurance is canceled too. So I'm freaking out. I've got follow-up appointment Tuesday or Wednesday or something for freaking spinal surgery. Oh, I don't know what to do with that. I found out at 4 o'clock. Tried to call work. They're not there, but honestly, they're probably still off for shutdown. Yes, they can really do that. So I have to pay for my health insurance while I'm out. I got paperwork saying I had to pay by the 5th. It is not the 5th. LTX? What? Never heard of that. So, yeah. It's gonna be fun not having my medication all weekend. All right. Get this out of here. Yeah, it sucks, but it is what it is. Life goes forward either way, I guess. uh, This goes here. The iPad slides back in its little home. Keyboard gets moved back. I can go over here. All these things being in bags is bugging me. All right. What is coming out here? Parts for a Nerf blaster build. On here, they're MG parts, but they're for a little bit down the road. That's for the Trident. There we go. Damn it. Still doesn't want to. Hey, you guys been watching Fallout? I watched the newest episode today. All right, hell, that's fun. How's that work for, like, you gotta go to the hospital or something though, LTX? Oh. Yeah, it's been a great show. I watched a bunch of shows lately. It's been a long while since I've watched any sort of TV shows. So I watched Pluribus. I watched Landman. I'm all caught up on Landman. I've been watching King of Tulsa. I'm not quite caught up on that. I understand, man. All right. quite get rid of this big box yet. I'm just going to drop these down here because they're annoying me. All right. Mayor of Kingston. No, I haven't. Is it a good show? It's got, who's it got in that show? The guy from the Marvel movies, right? All right, guys. I've got 2 of these big ass bins, and y'all are gonna help me sort through it, okay? One of them's supposed to be electronics, the other one's supposed to be hardware. So here's the plan. Yeah, Hawkeye. Hey Jeb, how's it going? Mobland? I haven't even heard of that. We are going to go through this, and if there's anything in here we're going to deem hardware, it's going to get moved over to the hardware bin. These are all fans. I'm gonna call those electronic. CR Touch, electronic. 5-volt fans. The internals for a webcam. Some LEDs. Let's get these put in here. I need to separate this stuff. I need to separate LEDs from PCBs. Okay, so we're gonna make a pile. We've got EBB 36 1.2. Another EBB 36. Chaotic Labs CNC tap. Somebody was asking about this, and I told them if they sent me money to ship it to them, they could have it. I can't remember who it was. CNC tap. It's got a obviously it's got some electronic components to it, but would we consider this hardware or electronics? DRCF Easy Board. A whole bunch of LEDs. Both of these are 4 Dragon Burners setups. Oh, I know what these are from. I made these for when I was going to do Stealth Changer. Alright, what else we got? SB2040 2-piece board, that's a PCB. This is a Blinky encoder that's seen better days. These are some fan splitter boards. I don't have any Dragon Ultra High Flows laying around now. I've got a Dragon High Flow. All right, this is the board that goes on the Leviathan. This is the XY end stop for a Voron. There's another Blinky encoder. I don't think this actually works. This is lights, LEDs that go behind a two-piece stealth burner mount for the fan, to light up the fans. I think I burned this up when I shorted out the switch wire, but I don't know how to check it. All right, we got a quickie. We're gonna rip that apart. The end stop probe. I'm just gonna count the tap as PCB since nobody's answering. All right. Oh look, it's another one, another ZN stuff with a rod. Oh, it's the SKR E3V3 screen adapter. Has anybody seen Timit lately? I haven't seen Timit around. I don't hang out in the Voron Discord very much though, so it's entirely possible that I'm just missing them. Alright, here's some NeoPixels. Some more NeoPixels. PCBs for skirt light, skirt buttons. PCB for the LGX light in a stealth burner. Kegel, what's up? Tap. Mellow fly. CAN bus adapter. More fan splitters. Working on your self changer. What's wrong with it? Let's see. Clean the glue off of this. What happened to the Muzak? I'm not even gonna worry about the magnets in there. Put our Omron mouse switch over here though. I had to replace the belts. What happened to your belts? How's that work? Can Clipper apply different input shapers to different tool heads or no? Alright. We got one of those big tree tech screens. Okay. Somebody out there has to have a 2.4 350 that would be interested in a bunch of stealth skirt buttons. I made these all up. They're all wired up. If you want these, let me know. There's a bunch more of them. If anybody wants stealth skirt button, not stealth skirt, but E-code buttons for their skirts. You can put them in your Trident too. It doesn't matter. I can go in either one. Hey, look, I've got a box. For one of these big tree tech boards. Why don't I put the board in the box? Lovely. How much? Whatever it costs to ship them. So I think a priority flat rate box is like $11 or $12. Do you want the skirts and everything, or you just, well, you're going to get them anyway. Yeah, they'll go to flat rate box for 12 bucks. There's 9 of them here. All wired up and ready to go. I know they work because they were in printers. Start tapping this box or no? Yep. Brand new war on tap. Alright. We're gonna tear this apart. For all its parts and pieces. Put it back in here. And this, yeah, send me a DM. Everything's got to get sorted. Going in here. Brad, what's up, bud? Just escape the cold, dark world of plumbing beneath mobile homes today, or did you have to go back to that? Crap. Oh shit. Hope everything's all right. It's always scary. What happened? Like a spider bite or something like that? Can anybody give me a good reason why I'm saving a Ender V2 screen? Ooh, look. 2 daylights on a stick. What did I take these out of? Trident. That's where I took them out of. Yeah, it's weird. Kind of scary too. It's kind of scary when you don't know what caused it, you know? All right. I'm gonna put these in the Ziploc for nice. Won't be Sunday. I don't have the wiring to put it in, but it'll be nice to have it on hand and ready to go here soon. All right. We gotta take heat sets out of these. Two Omron probes. Where did I get an octopus board from? Oh, Benadryl immediately cleared it up. That's great. I don't know where the fuck I got an octopus board from. Time to build another printer, yeah. Well, I've got an extra octopus board apparently. What is this? A4T cutter. We're gonna call that hardware. This one we're definitely calling hardware. U2C. Cartographer in here. No, cartographer's not in here. But we got a bunch of cartographer accessories in here. He's like, do I have a cartographer I didn't know about? O2S box. Okay. Does anybody need a Creality V2.2 board? No, the board for the NG is down here. Pretty sure. Knee locked up. Oh shit. All right, that's screws for the NG. Yeah, the board for the NG is down here. Where'd that go? Here it is. All right. Stepper drivers. Ender 3 screen. Why am I saving that? MS. Well, if there's a use for it, I'll keep it around. I don't think there's a use for that Ender screen. So that's going in the trash. Filament run out sensor. What's this? Is this that freaking fan I couldn't find? 12 volt, 2510 fan. Two more of these big Tree Tech screens. Clicky PCB stuff. Will it fit all in one box? What mistake did you make on the V0? come down. Hey man, if I could, I would. Here's the deal. If you pay for petrol and lodging and feed me, I'll come down and help. Yeah. All right. Another. Wait, this is a. This is disco on a stick. Maybe I could use this to replace the burned out one in the Trident. That's a disco on a stick XXL and a daylight on a stick XXL. Oh, DX, when you get your new shop all situated, you gotta post some pictures and stuff, man. Input shaper stuff and 20 motor tool head sensor stuff. We're gonna call that hardware. All right, I guess we're keeping this stupid thing. Oh, here's the stepper I think is no good. Maybe okay? Question mark. Still have no idea how I ended up with a Rollahan 3D stepper motor. No idea. Heat sinks for stepper motors, hardware. All right. Let's put some of the, see if we can fit these PCBs all in this box. Take this off of here. I saw that, man. That kind of makes me sad. I really enjoyed teaching text videos. He called it like it was with stuff, and I appreciate that. I try to do the same thing. He does it with maybe cooler heads, let's say. I have a tendency to maybe be a little heated with some stuff, I guess. Yes, he does it with more finesse. But I like that about him, you know? So, I will miss his videos. I hope he gets his race car going at some point. And it's good to hear that he's got a renewed passion for teaching. Old lady wants an RV and travel around, you know, the world, the country rather. I told her if we did that, I'd have to get a trailer and haul around a little mobile workshop for myself. How on earth did I end up on this camera view? Guess it works. Yeah. I've pissed off a few people in my time on the YouTubes. I don't do it intentionally. Just I call it the way I see it, you know? When people are doing things right, try to call that out. And when people are doing things wrong, I call that out too. Gotta put all the LED strip lighting in here. These two things are exactly the same. Might as well put them in a bag together. I'm the same way, Brad. No, I take that back. I'm not the same way. Most people are completely indifferent to me. They're fine with me. We'll chat, be completely friendly. But when Friday rolls around and they're planning who to invite for their barbecue, they forget about me. It's not that they don't want to invite me to their barbecue. It's just that they forget I exist unless I'm standing in front of them. That's most people. A few people really love me and a few people really hate me. Most just, I don't know. They just don't care. Yeah, RV lots are expensive. If you plan on having an RV and just parking it in a campground, don't do that. It's not worth it. If you're going to get an RV, travel, do the whole like van life kind of thing, where tonight you're in the Walmart of Mobile, Alabama, and tomorrow night you're stopped in the Walmart of these are going to Kegel. Tomorrow you're going to be at the Walmart parking lot in Macon, Georgia. You know, if you're traveling, you're boondocking, you're whatever, makes more sense. Let's put the EBB 36 Gen 2 board in here. Put these in there. Put these screens in. Lovely. All right. Now, go get the other one. Yep. Others' opinions of you is none of your business. This is very true. Something I try real hard to teach my my kids. Like, don't worry about it. It was good. We went down to Columbus. What is this? There. Rubber feet. Wire. All sorts of random crap in here. Went down to Columbus. Had a bunch of points on hotels.com. I hate the way they do it now. They got like one key cash stuff. It used to be. Looks like a throwaway. Well, I guess I gotta take some heat sets out of it. Used to be like after 10 stays you got one free stay. For a room at the average price of all your nights you had stayed. It's not like that anymore. Let's see. I'm gonna do some things. This is a mini PC. It needs to go over here. This needs to go into there with that. And this needs to go there too. All right, excellent. There we go, some power cables. And some Ethernet. Good. All right, now we got a box we can get rid of. Love it, love it. Anyway, so we stayed at a hotel called the Drury or what, I don't know. It's a chain of them, but what's nice about it is they've got breakfast, like a lot of hotels do. But then from 5:30 to 7, they've got like a manager's reception. The first night we were there, they had pulled pork sandwiches, popcorn, hot dogs, mac and cheese, salads, chips and salsa, and then 3 free mixed drinks per person. The second night we were there, yes. So I have a website, ProjectsInDadsGarage.com. There is nothing there though. It's just used strictly for hosting an email server. But having an inventory would be nice. Hopefully I never have to worry about a fire though. Yeah, I'm mostly a hoarder when it comes to that. I've had 3 times in my life where I have lost everything, and I do mean everything. Well, 2 times where I've walked away with just the clothes I had on my back. And then one time, somewhat more than that, but not by much. And it does something to you when you lose everything in your life. You know, they say it about people that went through the Great Depression. And I think it's true too for people that have gone through similar things to the Great Depression in their own personal lives, where you don't let go of the things you have because you know what it is to have nothing. I don't know. It's something I work on. It's something I work on. But it is definitely a thing. Yeah. A lot of people have. Some people come through it fine. Other people don't. I don't pretend to be special in having lost everything. I just use it as a point of explaining the psychology, I guess, of why, part of the reason why I am the way I am. Yeah. Fuck. I would never want to move from here. The amount of work and whatever that it would take to move would be stupid. It would take me months. I'd like to clean up this hardware thing some at some point. I have these really nice Noctua fans too. Shout out to Oh No, It's Mike for that one. I haven't got around to putting them in this computer We'll see how it does come summer. Because right now it seems to be going okay, but it's cold out here, so we'll see how it does come summer. We might need to throw some more cooling in there. If we do, we got it. I keep a decent idea of how much filament I got because I've got 3 racks over there, and then I've got unopened boxes over there on the shelf over there. But it seems to float between 50 and 100 spools of filament in various stages of consumption. All right. These need to go inside. Nothing, John. That's the new one we just put in. I did a video. It's working brilliantly. It's keeping the temperature anywhere between 25 and 30 above ambient. It says it's 56, and that says it's 21 outside. That says it's 56. And this one says it's 54. So it's not doing bad. We're just putting in a second one. And we're going to be putting it in right up there. Blowing this way. Oh shit, yeah. I could be out here now. That one, I cut the cord off of the old heater I had over there. And used it to install cord on that. And get it all plugged in, so I can just plug it back into where it was. The other one, we're gonna have to, up in that loft area up there, there's another 30 amp 220 line. I'm gonna tie into that, pull a wire over to here. But, oh yeah. These need to get put up there in that box, but that's not happening today. I need to also stop hoarding empty filament spools and empty filament boxes. All right, I feel like we made progress. Right there. Hour 45. Ugh. My back is killing me. It's time to head inside and watch some TV. No stream tomorrow because of previous engagements. Sunday, no stream. Killer Prince streams in the morning on Sundays. And then Steve streams. So we'll be back. I don't know. Monday morning, I gotta take care of some stuff. Figure out why I don't have health insurance right now. So we'll see how Monday goes. Yep. Penguin Makers Sunday nights. 7 p.m. Eastern time, I do believe. Is that right, Penguin? I'm jealous of you guys with the nice warm temperatures. I'd love to be down south. So if you're not subscribed to Penguin Makers, go subscribe to him. He's building his first Moron 2.4. Where are you at now? You got your gantry installed and stuff now, or where are you at? What is this thing on the cockeye? Nice. Then, of course, we got Luke, who's been slacking. You gonna stream from the store tomorrow morning? Nice. Yeah, like I said, you want to cover the expenses, I'd be glad to come down and hang out and help get things going. It'd be fun. Nice. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick up a new X-rail for the Trident over there when I swap out tool heads on it. I didn't see the new Polymaker set up in the store. Yeah, John, starting up a retail store, not cheap. I think Luke's got a mix of different revenue streams he plans on utilizing over there, not just retail, so that helps. Luke, you got your online store open. Feel free to post a link in chat. All right, let's go take a look at, before we roll out of here, let's go take a look at Luke's site. All right. Your one-stop shop for printers, parts, and prototyping. right, let's take a look. Shop. Adventure 5M Pro. 85X. How's the multicolor one cheaper than the, or is this enclosed? A buddy of mine just got one of these for Christmas. Trying to get them on Discord. Flash forward parts. We're gonna take a look at this whole inventory. Look at this. Epoch. They have some really nice filaments. I know them from resin printing. They were recommended to me for resin printing, like screens and stuff. They originally like did resin printers for like dental and stuff like that. But yeah, they got some really cool color filaments. I was looking at them at Murph and 3D Printopia. Bamboo filaments? I need to pick up some bamboo colors. Their silks are supposedly really strong. Oh, here we go. We got some pictures. Contact us page, photo gallery. Maybe a photo gallery? No photo gallery. No events. Coming along, man. Congratulations. I know it's been a long stretch. And Daisy, how's it going? I want to bring in Big Tree Tech and LDO next. Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, I talked to EPAC a couple years ago, back when they were still just doing dental stuff. And I think I was trying to get some of their FEP or something for somebody. I can't remember what it was. Wish I had kept speaking with them at this point, though. But yeah. By the time the next stream happens, we might have some new stuff for the stream that Daisy's been working on for me. Super excited about that. It's been turning out really well. If any of you guys are streaming and stuff and looking for some scenes and emotes and stuff like that. Talk to Daisy. She's doing excellent work. Can I do smoke rings? No. Honestly, I never even tried to. I know in theory how it's done, but it's doing neck's doing really good. Like I said, I'm supposed to have a doctor's appointment follow-up this week, so I really need to figure out why I have no health insurance right now. So I like when I'm the other day when I was out here working on this, I wear because it prevents me from looking down, like bending my neck and looking down. When I bend my head down, it cuts. All the bending is done right here at the base, and it pinches it off. That vertebrae, that disc is not in good shape.
This is the future.
So I'm trying to get in the habit of leaning forward to look down, but also because all the bending's done right down there, it pinches off my windpipe. I can't breathe. But I've been trying to slowly use it less and less, maintain strength and whatnot in all the muscles and everything like that. Plus, things uncomfortable. Yeah. I definitely wear a neck brace when I'm in the car, driving or riding. I normally wear it when I sleep too. But yeah. Anyway, it's now after 10 o'clock. Do you know where your kids are? Hope you all have a great night. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back here next week. Again, we're going to be working on finishing up the LDO Delta Flyer. We're going to get back to that NG and get that stuff done. Local admin, how's it going, bro? And then we are going to move on to some other really fun projects. Like I showed off earlier, we got the tube, air, and takeoff tool head. I'm waiting for the Ouroboros controller board to ship from Isaac's Tech. Hopefully that ships out this week. Not too upset with the fact that it hasn't shipped out yet, just because the holidays, things can get lost during the holidays in the mail, so I'm not terribly upset about that. But hopefully it gets shipped out soon now that the holidays are behind us. Yeah. Outside of that, thanks for hanging out while I did some cleaning up. Take it easy.